Hello and welcome to the pit. My name is Solin Outlander, and today we are playing Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. I will be very brutally honest, I have no nostalgia for Wasteland 1. I never played it when I was younger, and unfortunately it's sort of at the cut-off point where even my tolerance for old games doesn't quite linger because I don't have that nostalgia. So yeah, I am going into this completely... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going into this completely blind to the entire setting. I mean, okay, I have read the wiki page once a while back and the TV tropes page slightly more recently, so I have a vague idea of the backstory. Well, the backstory, what happened in the previous game. So, robots, mastermind, big boom, and then the developers went on to make Fallout. Now, Fallout 1, I do remember playing. I do have the nostalgia for it. Stompy stompy. Fortunately, I have created most of my characters in advance. Most of them. Yeah, pre-made character, thank you. Select existing ranger. Deke. Select existing ranger. Strix. Yeah, Fallout 1 I remember playing and really enjoying it, and this is supposed to be the same sort of principle, the isometric. Turn-based combat. Create custom. I haven't created my fourth one in advance. No, I will keep... That's mostly a good image already. Let's... Head. Let's change your head up. Ooh, gas mask. I haven't got a gas mask yet. I'll go with that one. Size, let's make you a little bigger. Legs. There we go. I have the image I want. Hey, the portrait is actually pretty similar as it is. Smokes, no. Ethnicity, let's make you Asian. Age, I think except for myself, I didn't touch all the ages. And you know what, let's name you after my logo mascot, Liz. Yes, Liz. Shut up. Combat skills, you are going to be my sniper. So for the sniper I'm going to stick with the free charisma. You need 4, 8 or 10 with intelligence, so we'll go for that. As a sniper you're going to be doing lots of shootings, so let's give you that. Luck, put that down. Spread my misery at luck across the world. But you are my badass sniper. I don't think sniper's going to need the strength. Awareness, speed. You have good coordination. I mean, a part of me wants to put the charisma up a bit more just for the extra experience gain. Well, apparently I had extra and I didn't notice it. So you have 9 action points. The contemplation. I mean, do I need the strength? I mean, it gives me... Oh, it gives me an extra action point. That would also give me an extra action point and +1 to hit. Critical hit. it's the base constitution and the constitution per level I'm kind of worried about removing. So all 4s except for my luck. Bugger it. I have very good coordination. You are my sniper, so you are going to be a badass, Liz. Watchman. But don't think I haven't noticed that you are, in fact, a bit of a smartass. Let's put 2 or 3 ranks. I mean, I've got 2 points if I don't. I could give you surgeon. I think at least 1 rank in field medic and surgeon sounds sensible. I think the only one who doesn't so far is, well, me. Could also be my lockpick. Don't want to put leadership. Ooh, perception. Right now, they've got perception. Brute force. Barter. There we go. You are, besides being my badass sniper, you are my smart ass who can barter. Somehow I don't think... I don't think Wasteland 2 will be able to make me as badass at bartering as I was in Fallout 1. My fondest memory of Fallout 1 was the playthrough when I decided to play a charismatic douchebag who could talk you out of your underwear and everything you had to take off to reach the underwear. And then he'd sell your clothes back to you at a premium. Because you are all the way in the back, thick-skinned might be useful. Repressed rage! Nope. Definitely not. Brittle bones. I mean, extra action points for lack of speed. Considering you're going to be the sniper. Asshole. Ascetic. Cannot equip trinket items, but an extra 5 skill points and an attribute point. That's always nice. Husbandry. Apparently there are potentially no drawbacks. I doubt that very much. Unlucky. Twitchy. No. As a sniper, I need you to be able to hit. That is your thing. You hit the enemy. Well, I think you are plenty thick-skinned, so let us go with thick-skinned. Yes, we are a team of badasses. So, I am... Oh, okay. Just sort of reminding myself what everyone's good for. I am not going to be that great in combat on the offset. Only 1 rank in assault rifles. But I am the leader. I buff people. Look at my charisma. Look at my intelligence. Yes, this perfectly represents me. And my leadership, which gives them all a buff to shooting. Yeah, this is me. I am perfect. I am magnificent. Look at how manly I am. I've got Deke, who is going to be my primary medic, who has a shotgun. He's also got a bit of weaponsmithing and some perception. I've got Strix, who will be my odds and sods character. She's also going to use assault rifles, and I think she has more action points than I do, so Yes, this perfectly represents me, by the way. Actually, I should probably have put that to a 1, but no. Yeah, I think that's all good. We are ready to do this. Let's go, guys. Okay, difficulty. I don't want to do Supreme Jerk because I... Unlike Twitch-based shooters, I have a feeling that this one will just completely and utterly destroy me. However, Ranger, if you've been around the block a few times, you think whipping your weight in Gila monitors counts as light exercise, this is probably the setting you want. Well, I did beat Fallout 1 by talking the final boss to death. Or places like it. You know what? YOLO. We're going Ranger. Words to live by.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless, and I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
A stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel. And apparently he has an M4 carbine.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
Now, one thing I particularly loved about this when I was experimenting around to make sure this game would work for recording, this is old school. Yes!
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal, but sadly Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Yes, this is old school RPG. This is DOS era, typing in your conversation thing. Yes, I could do this, which could also tells me what I'd actually be saying. But I wonder... No, not hit.
We'll talk about that when you get back.
What? S hit?
We'll talk about that when you get back.
We'll talk about shit when you get back. Right. So, Ace, let's talk duty.
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide, and Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
Fascinating, sir. You think the logbook was stolen, sir?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
So, repeater units, sir?
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Where are the radio towers?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Very good. Is the signal a threat, sir?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Okay, what is my mission, General Vargas?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Where is this area, sir?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Ah! That was loud and oppressive.
There you go.
Call in, sir?
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
When can we enter the Citadel, sir?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a desert ranger, and we won't let you in.
Okay, so, hard ass. What if we prove ourselves by kicking down the Citadel doors, sir? Please, sir, if you're sending us after racist killing and you've already decided we're worthy, why not just let us in? Or, considering Liz is such a smart ass, surely, sir, the success of the mission is more important than testing us. If you want to find these signals, shouldn't you let us in so we can stock up on everything we need to succeed?
Using logic on me, eh? Smartass. Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometime, it only makes them mad, so be careful.
Yeah, you hear that, Liz? Be careful. You'll make people mad.
In this case, you're right. I should let you in, but I got a feeling about you four. You got depths you don't even know you have, and it's gonna take adversity to tap them. So I'm sending you out undergunned and unprepared, just to see what it brings out of you. You'll thank me later.
So, this is a job that is potentially determining the fate of the Desert Rangers. So we're going to send you out undergunned, unprepared, just because I have a feeling that you're going to do better when you're ill-equipped. You asshole!
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not going to thank you. Thank you, sir. We'll do our best.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Oh, really? Pump shotgun. Yes, because you have a trait, you need improvements. 5 extra skill points. Knowledge skills give you, as you're going to be my odds and sods gal, you can have mechanical repair. I wonder how Ow. Logbook. So, commit those points. More coordination, more awareness. Ooh. Does that give me vision range? Strength. Speed. Yes, you don't have a biography because I was lazy. I mean, you're not going to get to equip any trinkets, but you're going to be doing a lot of gunning with an M4. I think coordination for the extra hit chance. You'll thank me later. And do you want to keep the attributes? Yes. Did I not? Oh. There we go. Now, examine. Here lies Ace, born a man, died a desert ranger. Right, who is my strong person? You have 4 strength, you have 5. So, you can carry the shovel. Take it. Graveyard, tents. Captain Solvig Sephor's Citadel entrance. I mean, it would be nice if I could shift the camera angle so it's more... so I can see what's ahead of me, but I do somewhat get it. You're supposed to have a slightly limited field of view so that you don't just sort of see what's ahead of you and go, ah. Not very realistic, mind you, but... oh. Good to see you, recruits. Afraid I can't open the door for you yet. I want to converse with you. Desert Ranger in scarred but spotless combat armor stands at attention. before the doors of the Ranger Citadel. He offers you he gives you a friendly salute. Grenadier Major New Gibbets. Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits. But the General ordered me not to let you in before you finished your first investigation. Fair enough. Goodbye. I don't have hard ass, I don't have kiss ass. Oh, hello. Howdy there, Team Echo. A kindly older woman in standard issue Ranger garb. She seems occupied with counting goods and organising crates. Aside from the clothes, she's the picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of fresh-baked cookies. Well, hello, recruits. Welcome to Solvig Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honour to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here. And a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. So you can outfit me? Well, with essentials tough to find as they are, I can't just give them away for free. Believe me, I wish I could. But we keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our rangers. You can stop by for the basics whenever you're in the area. And once you get clearance to the Citadel, you'll get access to some of our more valuable goodies. You'll have to talk to Sergeant Melson about that when you get inside. What's he like? Oh, he's a great friend, and a great quartermaster. We'd all be eating sand and wiping with cactus flowers without him. Ugh. I do love this place nowadays. It used to be full of some kooky birds back when I was younger. Fellas seem to worship pre-war junk, even if they didn't know what it was. And they wouldn't share none of it. Well, I shouldn't get too judgmental. I'm sure they thought they were doing right. Nice to meet you too, Solvik. What's your story? Oh, it's not so interesting. I grew up in a village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing, and I wasn't up to much with my children moved to other villages to start their own families. It was a little unconventional for an old lady to go through basic training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. I may not be too useful in forward operations, but I've got lots of experience keeping people well fed and well clothed, and I can run a drill press with the best of them. So General Vargas has me help Sergeant Melson run the supply, and I help Captain Mercaptain. What? Captain Mercaptain. That's a interesting name. In the workshop now and then. Captain Mercaptain. She's the smartest person I've ever met, bar none. She can whip up laser beams and water purification systems like I whip up pies. What's General Vargas like? He's a modern-day pattern. He's got a mind for strategy and knows how to make the tough calls. But he's got a gentle side too. What do you have to trade? Ooh. Okay, the question is how much cash? Squad scrap, $50. How much is that? Yeah, I can't afford that. Goat hide armour. Ooh, leather jacket. Shoddy radiation suits. Oh no, a stick! A Kita figure. That's cool. Anti-venom. So I basically cannot afford anything. What do you mean? Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Well, not exactly loaded with the cash right now, am I? Not exactly loaded with ammo either. Well, that's okay. Maybe next time. Lovely to meet you, Team Echo. Come back again real soon. Oh, I shall. I shall come back when I have all the scraps so I can buy myself a farmhouse rifle.
Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there.
The General said he'd be out here to train us after the funeral. Right, what can? Who are you?
God damn it, Ace.
A tough-looking redhead with decades of sun and wind and hard living etched into her angular face stands sobbing in the shadows. You saw her at Ace's retirement party. The sleeves of her uniform had been torn off, revealing multiple tattoos on her sinewy arms. All skulls. The tears running down her cheeks are splashing on a rusty old wrench which she holds in her scarred hands.
Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
I see you have Ace's name tattooed in that heart on your arm.
You noticed that, huh? Well, Ace always said I wore my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, me and Ace, we were more than just old army buddies, if you know what I mean. That's why it hurts so bad. That's why I want to come with you.
Ooh, you want to come with me? Babies? Us?
Sorry, but you are. As cute as little kittens. Y'all remind me of us. Snake, Razor, Thrasher, and me. Back when we were just starting out. Thinking we were gonna save the world for the future. Thinking none of us would ever die. Christ, sorry. Don't listen to me. Youth is good. Optimism is good. If we all started out worn out and jaded like me, nobody'd ever try to change the world. So you kids go ahead and give it a go. Maybe it'll work this time.
We saw you at Ace's funeral. You knew him well, considering you have his name tattooed onto you.
They all hurt, but this one... Man. Ace wasn't even a ranger. Not at first. He worked as a driver and mechanic for Fair and Brygo up in Vegas. When Base Cochise started sending its death machines into the desert, Brygo sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. We met him in Quartz. He'd pissed somebody off out there and they'd locked him up. We sorted that out, and he started running with us, helping us fight Cochise, and never stopped. Vargas eventually gave him the uniform and the hat, but I don't think he ever formally signed on. He was just always there. And now he's... God damn it, Ace. I knew this one was trouble, I knew it.
Trouble?
He was working on the same thing Vargas has you working on. Trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me. But then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him. I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repeater units. But he told me to go back to base. He said he was just jumping at shadows because those radio broadcasts had spooked him. I should have gone with him. Why didn't I go with him?
Have you heard any of these strange broadcasts?
Ace played me some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I heard made my hair stand on end. Some guy talking about turning men into machines. Or machines into men, or some shit. But the crazy thing was, then he starts talking about us, the Rangers, saying we're the cause of all the trouble in the world, and we need to be wiped out so his glorious future can be born. I mean, who is this guy? Where is he? What the fuck does he have against us?
How well do you know the good general?
Better than he'd like. Back in the day, the General was the craziest of us all. But somehow, after he brought down Base Cochise, he became the sanest. Now he's running the whole show, and doing a damn fine job. While I'm still walking patrols and answering radio calls. Shows you how much ambition I got, huh?
What was Base Cochise?
An old military facility from before the war. And the biggest fight the Rangers ever had. There was some crazy computer in there that kept spitting out robots and sending them off to kill people. We had one hell of a fight putting it down. Earned our stripes that day. Literally. That's when I became Captain Death.
A computer was making the robots?
Yeah. The base Cochise AI. Don't know what was wrong with it. Broken, I guess. It thought everybody was its enemy. Wanted to kill the whole planet.
So, General Vargas used to be called Snake.
Well, like I said, he was one wild-ass son of a bitch back in the day. But I think the weight of his responsibilities has kinda squashed that out of him now. He hasn't been in a decent bar fight in... shit, a decade, maybe?
What happened to Hellraiser?
He's another one gone. Went out for a patrol a few weeks back and never came home. Don't know if he's dead, or AWOL, or gone off to join the Scorpions. All anybody knows is he hasn't called in, and we haven't heard from anybody who's seen him. I miss old Hellraiser like blazes. Didn't talk much. Didn't make friends easy. Wasn't big on social graces. But he was as loyal as they come, and when the shit started flying, he was the guy you wanted at your back. He didn't win that name by accident. Sharp as a razor, scary as hell.
The Red Scorpions?
You weren't briefed on those fucks during your training? Well, let me fill you in. You know when we left the prison and moved here to the Citadel? Well, the Scorpions were the jerks who moved into the prison when we moved out. Just a bunch of rangers back then, but they've been getting more organized. Call themselves a militia now, and they try to act like they're the Desert Rangers of Eastern Arizona. Well, that's a load of horse shit. The protection racket ain't the same as protecting people. They shake down all their towns for money, and if the locals don't kick in, they smash them up. The Rangers aren't like that. We get by on donations and good old-fashioned scavenging.
What can you tell me about Eastern Arizona?
Basically everything between the prison and the radiation clouds to the east. There are a few small towns and farms out there, which the Scorpions claim is their territory. Rangers used to patrol that area before we moved here, and we knew it pretty well. But a lot can change in 15 years. Who knows? Maybe it's all as clean and nice and crime-free as the Scorpions say it is. But I've got my doubts.
Radiation clouds?
The edges of the map, kiddies. Big hot areas we can't get into without getting cooked to a crisp. The clouds move around some with the wind and the weather, but there are permanent hot spots on every side of us. North, south, east, and west. Until we started hearing those weird broadcasts, I kinda thought those clouds went on forever, and that Arizona was the last place on Earth. But maybe there's more people out there. Maybe the whole rest of the world's just fine, and we're the only ones in hell. Wouldn't that be a joke?
A very grim joke, but yeah. Where's Thrasher now?
You better call him Gilbert now. Funny, back in the day he just seemed like this big old growly bear. Strong as an ox and just about as articulate. But then he got all torn up during our fight with the robots from Base Cochise, and he couldn't go out on patrol no more. Any other commander would have handed him his walking papers, but Vargas doesn't dump old friends. So he started him working in the museum. And once you know it, turns out the old bear has a knack for cartography. He's been gradually mapping our little corner of the Wasteland ever since. Who'd have thunk it?
Some people just have hidden depths. Where's Quartz?
Man, not sure I can recall. Haven't been out that way in ages. Don't even know if it's still on the map. Ask Thrasher, he'd know.
Tell me about Rail Nomads.
Could be a nice little place, if the Atchisons and Topekans would kiss and make up. I can't even remember what it's all about, but between them, they got enough old railroad tech that if they worked together, they could give this area a real transportation system. Instead, seems like all they want to do is blow each other's heads off. Idiots.
Fair enough. Do you know any more about these repeater units?
I don't really know the details. It's all a bunch of mumbo-jumbo about transmitters and north-south axis and signals bouncing off the clouds. Ask Woodson about it. He's our radio genius.
Do you know Woodson?
Radio technician Wade Woodson? Sure do. He's the guy that makes sure you can hear Vargas when you're out on patrol. Keeps the machines running and the signal clear. He'll also talk your ear off about circuits and frequencies and I don't know what else if you let him. But be nice to him. He's your lifeline to the base.
Bye.
Say, listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we've been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged. So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
I say, why the hell did your voice quality change with that last bit? Yes, you may join.
Cool. No need to tell Vargas why I joined you. If anybody asks, I'm just helping you get oriented, all right?
I can live with that. Examine. Something seems to be buried here. Can I do have this thing called a shovel. Can I not use that? Oh. How do I... Secondary. Can I not use the shovel? It says something is buried here, but it doesn't... Yeah, something is buried here. Great. Aberforth. Yeah, a tin can. I will take it.
He headbutted you right in the butt.
Ah, so you're a bit of a dickhead. Okay.
Did you actually think I was serious about wanting that can? I just wanted the goat to hit you in the ass.
Right, you're a dick, and I hate you. Ranger brass knucks. Sorry, can't talk right now. Gotta clean up this graffiti. Who the hell's graffitiing? Ooh. Perception. Brute force. A chain link fence blocks the path. Oh, go on. There is apparently something to see. I find a lock. I don't know what's in here. Oh. The fiberglass case with heavy plastic latches looks like just the kind of thing in which you'd safely store your guns. It's an M2. It goes under heavy weapons. Anything else here? Nope. I don't have anyone that's good with heavy weapons. Unless you are. Rogue chance. Ah, people can go rogue. Wow, you're actually pretty good. Assault rifles, outdoorsmen, blunt weapons. And you're good at hard ass. So you're not good at heavy weapons either. Actually, what is your current... And you also have an M1. Why does everyone have Garands? I don't like Garands. I want an M4. I might as well sell the machine gun. I don't need it. Oh, hello. Welcome back, kids. How's it going? I would like to trade. I would like to sell you an M2. Sell junk. So how do I sell it? Ah, no, cancel. Right, I now have 72 scrap. So what is this? Water! It looks clean! You could top off your canteen here if you'd like. Sure. Your canteens have been topped off. Let us go to the Wasteland. Yes.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
Copy?
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find. Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
So it's important to stay in radio contact with you?
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Does that mean you weren't always dispatcher?
Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world and how it's changing. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figure the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the wastes.
Okay.
Don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing.
I won't.
10-4, Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
That's cool, I like that. Ooh, radiation. Gotta know about the radiation. That I can hear. Geiger counter's going. Am I going the right way? Oasis. Let's do it. Where is the map? Ah, okay. Three. Continue fast. Huh. Do you want to enter the radio tower? Yes. Citadel Base, this is Echo 1.
Roger that, Echo 1. When you reach the area where Ace's body was found, give it a good going over. The folks that picked him up said it looked like he crawled there. Maybe you can find some tracks leading to where he was attacked. Copy?
Copy.
10-4, Echo 1, and check in immediately with any new info. Those repeater units are a top priority. Ranger Command out.
Well, I instantly see blood. Let's go down.
I don't get shaken up easy. This place is sending shivers up my spine. God damn it, Ace. Why won't you let me come with you?
This man's gut met the pointy end of a raider's Bowie knife. Didn't he mean to do that? Woman couldn't pay the raider's toll in scraps, so she paid him in blood. Matching bullet wounds bisect this Wastelander's head. The slug went in and out cleanly, so at least it was a quick death. Right. I spy people. Oh! I didn't actually mean for everybody to join in with that shot. Okay, so let's move you there. Nope, probably shouldn't have crouched. Whatever. Right, move there. And you can ambush. You have the sniper rifle. Ambush. Me. Bugger it. Just everybody set for ambush. Oh! Friendly fire! Friendly fire! Out of range. However, you can move here. So, something to be aware of. Friendly fire isn't friendly. Oh, come on. Not enough AP. So, enter. If you move there. Good shot, Liz. That. Basic trauma kit. That can go to my medic. Tobacco, distribute. That one can go to my mechanic as the backup. Oh, a glass eye. How lovely. What's this? If it weren't for the medical symbols, this would look like the kind of cooler you take to the beach. It might contain some helpful items. Or might it? Medic. Anything else worthwhile? I see rocks. Something seems to be buried here, but I can't do anything about it. Again, I want to know how to... Metal chestplate. Oh. Leather motorcyclist jacket. That's cool. I will need to look up how you actually dick around with those, because that's going to annoy me otherwise. Oh, hello. Oh, I see. There is a fence in the way, or a gate. Do we have somebody who can disarm traps? Use perception. Strix finds a lock and an explosive trap. Alarm disarming? No, it's not alarmed. Ow! Oh well, I just deliberately trigger the... If you want a job done right... the crate is stemmed stamped ammunition, property of government, survived the apocalypse, maybe the contents did too. And this one. Aha! Distributor. It's locked. No amount of wishing will unlock it. So, at some point I need to get lockpicking as a skill. Probably should have got that instead of safe cracking, because I'm a bit of an idiot. Oh look, another M2. Take it. Take it all. Distribute. Examine. Let's continue exploring the outside before I start dicking around in caves. The leg is made of plastic and metal. Scuffed and dented from hard use and badly mangled at the severed knee joint. Looks like it was removed from the rest of the body by a shotgun blast. That's,
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead.
all is well, just checking in to let you know we're still kicking.
Copy, Echo 1. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, we're still kicking.
He didn't die quiet, at least. He went down fighting. Damn it, Ace.
Nothing? Nope, birds flapping away. Is that another cave? Good to know. Blood and oil mixed in the sand. This must have been where Ace and his mysteriously assailant duked it out. They duked it out. Ah, it has an alarm. Strix, can you... Hey.
The other guys will charge you 15 scrap to go through here. But you pay me 10, I'll look the other way. Or do we have a problem?
Why don't you look the other way and we won't tell the others you're undercharging?
Please, no. They'll kill me. Go on, pass through.
Well, let me tell you Matthias' law,
Let me
friends.
tell you Matthias' law, friends. Matthias' law is vengeance. And soon, Matthias' law will stretch all the way to Arizona and kill those so-called upholders of justice, the Desert Rangers.
Lovely. Duct tape to one of the legs of the radio tower is a pre-apocalypse transistor radio. Looks like somebody had patched it into the tower and set it to receive a particular frequency. But the patch wires have been severed. Someone with even the most rudimentary tech skills will probably re-splice those wires and hear that frequency. Go on, Strix. You failed! Do it again. Critical success! A small speaker chirps out a series of spasmodic beeps amidst a sea of static.
I thought we were done.
Oh, really? Oh, and that puts me all the way back to the beginning. Time to explore the caves, then. Assuming I searched the right direction. It's up here, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I just didn't go high enough. Let's go. Rangers lead the way! It's a toaster? This toaster is in need of repairs. Corpses of birds and mice in various stages of mutilation have been meticulously laid out, limbs and half-torsos placed in with ritual precision in a complex pattern encircling the statue of a cat.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Copy, Echo 1. Appreciate the update.
Skills. You only have one. Well, conveniently. Toaster repair. I have no idea why toaster repair is necessary, but toaster repair. Spray paint. Of course. How foolish of me to assume otherwise. Right, where was the other cave? You are in fact injured, so I need you to field medic yourself. $12 points of con. Oh, what is your damage? That straight up does 12. That one does enough that I will actually be healed. Success. Everybody. I don't... Ah. I was right not to trust. Can everyone reload? It'd be rather embarrassing to start the fight only to immediately get screwed over by... Alpha Strike. I think that's out of range, isn't it? Crouch. 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 And crouch. Right. If everyone could please kindly fire. Oh, really? Only one hit. Okay, that's... Ow! Fire! Only what? Oh, 3. Quickly! Field medicine. Me! I need field medicine! And I'm under pressure! That's not a good sign. I'm going to die, I think. Okay, just end, straight up ends turn. You, fire! Fire! End turn. Okay, you do have a move that. It would take 4 to shoot. See, look at this. My personal combat ability is kind of shockingly bad right now. Can I mean, is it worth it? Heal me. You did 22 damage to me. Which, if I use that, I'll do it. Success! Not enough AP. End turn. Fire! Fire! End turn. Oh, don't go for me! Yeah, go for blimmin' Deke. That's right, kill it! Kill it! Don't miss! I thought you were meant to be the badass! Kill it! Come on, Liz! Liz! There we go. Toe dye. Members only jacket. Fly wings. Distribute it all. And that is... Oh. At the end of the trail of black... Oh, that's why. Black oil and gouged earth, you find a dead machine slumped... Dead machine? Where's this alleged dead machine? Oh. Oh! Okay, it's sort of blended in a bit. Dead machine slumped against a metal chest. At least you think it's a machine. It is certainly mechanical, a 7-foot tall, man-shaped robot with metal and plastic legs. Arms, torso and head all pockmarked with buckshot and covered in gashes that look like they were made by an axe. But there is something about the eyes of the thing that seem disturbingly human. Even dead and empty, they look like they may have once contained a soul. Near the mechanical man is a steel case and several items scattered across the ground. Amidst junked gears and spare parts there is a... A hand-drawn map and a torn notebook page fluttering in the breeze. You recognise the page. It's from the regulation logbook that every Desert Ranger is issued when he signs up. The Desert Ranger's star has been crudely spray-painted on the side of the steel case, and I looked at it twice, apparently. Ah, repeater units.
Yeah, that's Ace's gear, all right. What the hell was this metal asshole planning to do with it? We should poke around the cave. Make sure he didn't drop nothing else.
Mechanical man is slumped on an oil-splattered rock. Its left leg is severed at the hip, A perfect match for the foot and lower leg you found earlier. Torn page from the Ranger logbook. Dirt has obscured all but a few words. Take it.
Looks like the robot only got one page of Ace's logbook. It don't say much. We should look around the area for more. Could be clues.
Ah. Interesting, considering that's past the radiation there. The map is drawn on rough paper and splattered with oil, but the lines are so precise they look like they were done by a machine. The southern half of the state is soaked and torn, but the top is legible. In addition to Ranger Citadel location to the north, Rail Nomad Camp is circled. Yeah, there's nothing else there. I'm not seeing nothing.
Echo 1, go ahead. Got an update for me?
Affirmative. Found the repeaters and the logbook and a metal man.
What?
A dead robot. Looks like it killed Ace and stole the repeaters and logbook.
Well, I'll be goddamned. We haven't seen any synthetics around for almost 15 years. We better get a closer look at the tech. Mirror Captain might be able to tell us where it came from. See if you can grab a piece of it and bring it back to Mirror Captain the next time you're at the Citadel.
I will ask what a synthetic is.
That is Mirror Captain's fancy word for smart robots. She calls them synthetic life forms, or synths. Basically, any robot that can think for itself falls into the synth category. Plain old robots are dangerous enough. Ones that think for themselves are a nightmare.
Message received and understood.
Good, but our priority is still those repeaters. Now that you have them, I'm sending you on to complete Ace's mission, which was to attach him to the most powerful towers in Arizona, so we can get a fix on that mystery signal. One tower is at High Pool, the other is at the Ag Center. Sending you the coordinates now.
High Pool. Anything I should know about High Pool?
High Pool is at the most southern and eastern corner of our jurisdiction. They're a vital part of the stable society we've been trying to build here in Arizona. They provide clean water to us and many other communities and farms, maintain an emergency reservoir in case of drought.
Sounds important.
See Mayor Vikstrom there about using their tower. He knows you're coming.
And what about the Ag Center?
Ag Center is due south of Ranger Citadel and very important to what we're trying to achieve. The researchers there are developing hardier plants and animals that will thrive in the harsh conditions of the waste. If it all pays off, we may see the day when nobody in Arizona goes hungry.
That also sounds important.
Talk to Matt Forrestal about hooking up to their radio dish. He used to be one of us. Now he runs things down there. Matt's good people.
Can you tell me about the tower?
They built their tower on top of an old crane. A bit unorthodox, but it gets great reception.
What about the dish?
Used to be part of an old satellite relay system, from what Woodson tells me. Strongest transmitter in Arizona.
Copy that.
Roger, Echo 1. Ranger Command out.
When you have gained enough experience in the fields, call General Vargas.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Echo 1, I'm happy to say several members of your team earned the overpromotion. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Well, thank you. You can now allocate your new skill points on the character screen. First thing I'm doing for moi I need the ability to shoot properly. Once I get that, I suppose I'll then enrage. That'll be useful later. Next level. Commit the points. I assume attribute points don't come every level, because that would be ridiculous. Now, you... Weaponsmithing. Ooh, okay. So I'm not sure if Angela Death is going to hang around forever. Unlocks Tinkerer. Then there's Deconstructor. However, as a field medic, you are going to be important. Commit those points. Next level I will give you all the points for Surgeon. Strix. I will top up your assault rifleness so that your combat ability is good. Actually, 1 point in lockpicking, I suppose. Ooh, Master Thief. That could also be needed. Ah, that's the problem. Sort of trying to predict what I'm going to need in future. So that strikes me as I'm going to need it at some point, but I don't need it now. Can I know what... Oh, bugger. I wanted to know what Cyber Scrounger actually does. Cyber Scrounger, Ghost. Junk Diver. God damn, I'll contemplate on you. For the next level, I'll upgrade you Liz's sniper rifle. Yes. Then you get a single point that I can't do anything with right now. Oh, that's why, because you're level 7. I think for the time being, I am going to stick you with what you have. Because I think even the level 7 doesn't have that many variety of skills. Okay. Now, I am left with a question. Do I go straight to either Ag Center or can't actually see what... Oh, right, somewhere there is still a book. Is it still in... Can you go in that? No. Now the question is the book still going to be in there? Because that's what concerns me. I'm going to leave and completely lose track of whatever. I have a feeling that I need to... Yeah, I'll use all my perception.
This is what killed him. This goddamn piece of...
Yeah, you can have a minute. Computer science.
I'm glad he's killed this
God
fucking
damn
thing,
it.
but I wish he was still alive so I could make it suffer.
Right, now I have all the regrets. I should have chose computer science for at least one of the guys. I'm not seeing the logbook in here, unless I need to have computer science to rip out the information from its brain. God, that beeping's getting annoying. I don't care for your Morse code. Oh god, it is Morse. Am I going to have to bring out a bloody Morse code translator for this? I could just shoot these guys, that'd be hilarious. I'm going to save. Ah, autosave. Work out what the time is. Oh, okay, I've been here for about half an hour. Goody goody gumdrop. Oh, you still... I never didn't get lockpicking. Of course. Autosave. This is the start of our adventure, so we shall label this save game as start. And while I investigate... Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's definitely Ace's handwriting. I'd recognize those chicken scratches anywhere.
Can I actually read these? Huh, also sort. That's convenient. So, logbook. Ah, what? Using skills. Okay. I know all about that. I know about that. Okay. Brilliant, thank you. Armor penetration. Go. Oh my god, go away. Yep. 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 Thank you. I really didn't need all of that, but thank you. We found a page. It mentions a snake squeezing cellar that he fell in with on his way to radio tower. General Vargas. Okay. Cool.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Copy, Echo 1. Appreciate the update.
Or I need to actually go talk to him at the base. Okay, got to keep a very close eye out because apparently the pages are just scattered around. I could just walk around spamming the... Anything? Anything? Yeah, I feel like a complete idiot if I just walk around spamming the perception button. Yeah, all weapons fully loaded. Okay, where am I? Right, so that way leads to the exit. So I'll do one more go around, then save it again. What's that? A shovel, of course. Take it. But I can't do anything with it. Okay, I didn't realise I was decapitating people with my gunshots. That leads me back there. Okay. Slowly realising where I am, what's going what. Anything? I'll feel like a right idiot if it's something really, really obvious. Something seems to be buried in it. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I am going to check out online how you actually unbury shit, because this is annoying me now. Especially when I just discovered it through the power of the perception. Hi, Angela. Right. Yeah, I will see you guys next time in the pit, where hopefully I will be able to unbury this crap. Until then, I will see you next time. Farewell.